Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. We're actually going away for our first big family holiday tomorrow, and even though I've been prepping for like past couple of weeks, yesterday I sat down and I was sort of like, I don't think we have the right luggage. Very last minute I had to order some new suitcase sets that suit us a little bit better as a family. Even though I was sort of prepped, I have to repack everything, and I thought, why not just make a little video out of our holiday preparation. Koa is asleep at the minute. I think we've got probably an hour left before he wakes up, so I'm thinking before the luggage gets here, which also should be within an hour, I'm going to do all of the hand luggage and all the equipment. I do have Mr. Kalio with me down here, so it definitely isn't as smooth and straightforward. Also, this is the very first time I'm going on this type of a holiday. I don't want to give too much away because I will take you along, but the logistics of it is just so much different than what I'm used to, and it feels like we have to definitely take more and be prepared for absolutely everything. You might feel like this is a lot of things to take, but bearing we've got two little kids, this is probably fine. So let's start with my hand luggage. I do have a little backpack coming as a part of the luggage set, but for now I'll just put it in this handbag just in case, so right later on I can just repack it, but I know I've got everything. A lot of basics, but also for the first day we won't have the access to our luggage, so I definitely want to make sure I've got everything with us that I need, aka medicine, all the bottles for Kalio, all the milk. Let's pack. We've got the sunglasses, I've got all the documents and stuff I have to print. I am taking a handbag as well, just because I will feel a bit more safe and secure to have our passports and phone just close to me at all times. I am taking some medications, painkillers, allergy tablets, hand sanitizer, sun cream, which I will keep nice and handy. Nice and packed all together is going in. I am taking my laptop so I can stay on top of editing. Headphones. I love these. I got these off Amazon, but they're so cute. I did treat myself the other week, I must say, to a new MacBook because I had mine since I started uni, and it really did sound like it was about to take off every time I was trying to edit or do any sort of work on it. So, do you want to go, wee wee? You go. Oh, it's full on autumn out there. It's so nice and cozy today. It definitely doesn't feel like I'm about to end up in a warm weather again. I feel like I'm over the hot weather, but still that does not make me any less excited for the holiday. I feel like I'm rushing so much because I feel like Mr. Kalio, he's such a happy baby, but he also has a limit on his patience, so like any baby does. So I feel like I'm just trying to make the most out of the situation. Wallet. Oh my goodness! I did buy some AirTags. I mean, they're not actual AirTags, but they work with Apple Find My. So I will put them in our luggage because when you have kids, the last thing you want to happen is your luggage to get completely lost. So I will keep this out to do it as the last thing after we finish packing. So another little investment is the pocket camera. If there is one thing that prevents me from filming, especially in public, it's just taking the camera in and out, just feeling a little bit shy about it. It's not a massive camera, but it takes a minute to turn it on and off, and I feel like every time I take it out I immediately want to put it back in because it's just quite big, it's just out there. But this one, you literally see this is the size of the box. So we're going to give it a go on this trip. I'm really excited. I did get some spare battery and extra SD card, so we'll put that in a pocket. I always used to be a mom of one nappy bag fits all, but since having a second baby and then being at different stages and different size of nappies and different size of clothes, every time I get into my nappy bag I just want to lose my mind because I can never find what I actually need. And so I decided to just get the boys their little separate nappy bags. They're like A4 sized backpacks basically, but they'll definitely be very handy in the upcoming years anyway. I've got these ones off Etsy. So much choice on Etsy. They have like one pocket to sort of separate everything. So in the pocket I'm going to place the nappy swipes and nappy bags. I do have this little medicine case for everything kid related, including toothbrushes, toothpaste, again nappy change cream. I think I would like to have it handy, so again I might put it in one of the kids' backpacks. Very cute bib. I have some cutlery. One thing extra in Koa's case is his camera. Love this thing, especially now that I started to film. He is just obsessed. He obviously wants to do everything that we do. Right, so the boys' backpacks are completed. I have prepared the traveling outfits as well, and I decided to put some PJs inside just in case, because you never know. Right now I wanted to quickly show you because Mr. Kaleo got occupied with his biscuit, so let's utilize this time. It's something I was really torn about when it comes to having two under two. The double travel pram. We do have Eye Candy Beach 7, which I did purchase adapters for to make it into a double. It did cost me, I think, £300 for the extra seat and the adapters. I should have just gone for a travel stroller right away. Honestly, there is just so many on the market. It's so hard to pick, but I had two things I really wanted to make sure that the stroller does have. And first of all, the weight limit. Everywhere I looked, the maximum weight limit would be around 15 kilos. Isn't too bad, but I was hoping that if I'm investing into a double travel stroller, I would like to be able to enjoy it for some time. And I really learned from other people's experiences, and honestly, kids get tired so quick no matter the age. So the heavier they can be and the longer they can use it, the better. This one specifically allows up to 22 kilos, which is amazing. The name of the travel stroller is Joey Signature Estrella. I found this one online for £270, and I think this was the cheapest I managed to find it. We already took it to Poland the other month, and honestly, it did so well. The whole experience with the airport I was a little bit worried about, but honestly it was so good. People were so nice. They would let us in the accessible lanes if we needed to fit through. Like, there was literally no problem up until the gates. Some airports don't have the lifts at the very gate end, so you have to bring the pusher downstairs, whether it's elevator stairs or normal stairs. You can request the assistance, but you have to do it in advance, which, don't get me started on that, because I was so ready to say something when I saw these 5 people staring at us, just not being bothered and saying, sorry, you didn't book us, we can't help you. And I was like, let's just moving on. But apart from that, it was perfectly fine. Same with leaving it at the plane, no problem at all. I did purchase the extra large cabin bag, just so it was nice and protected. It did come with these extra mats, which you place inside. I did give them a wash, so they look a little bit like they lost their form, but I recommend to putting them in because of the mess, and the way you can just take them off and wash them. I did take out all of the bits and bobs for the belts and stuff. This one goes out onto a bumper as well, so it's not as bad. It is an amazing stroller. I would 100% recommend if you're looking for one. It does extend the hoods. and you can have one hood open, one hood closed, which is amazing. One kid might want to sleep, one kid might want to just explore and see. Same thing goes for like making it flat. You can make one side flat and the other can just stay as it is. Another massive thing I was looking at was the under storage basket. It is massive, honestly, it's huge. The last thing you want to do when you're at the airport is carry like 1,000 bags. It did come with a rain cover. It folds so nicely. Let me demonstrate you. It's literally one click and it folds. That's it. So small. You could put it in your hallway and it takes zero to no space. I am so pleased with it. It was a bit of a gamble because I didn't know anything about double prams, plus we don't have anywhere we can go and just have a look where we live, so I just literally went off by reviews. Also, it's extremely light. The other week me and Koa went to TK Maxx to pick up some books, and like mother like son, he came out with something completely different, and it is the ride-on case. Kalio is currently changing all of the settings on the TV. I never considered getting one, but since he picked it up, I was like, whatever, I'll be able to use it for some travel and stuff. And so I found out that as of May 2025, most of the airlines will let you take these these ride-on suitcases for free if you have a child between 2 and 11, which is great because this is like a toy and entertainment in itself. He literally was just strolling through the airport, we were pulling him, then he had times he just wanted to do it himself, and it was a good fun for him. And also having all the toys in one place, nice and accessible for him, it is a game changer. So I 100% recommend getting one if you are thinking about some extra storage for the toys when you travel. It does open up this way, so you can put it on your lap. It's good to keep it nice and neat inside, so not everything is flying out. But let me show you what our case have. I do try to keep Koa away from it, just so when we actually travel, he is excited to see it again, and he hasn't seen those toys since the last journey. He shares it with Kalio, so a lot of the toys are quite fidgety, so they can both use them. And the first thing is this Busy book. We love this one. It's quite thick. We got this of the family. It has one like lighter story time book. This one is a bluey Baby Race. Oh, gets me right in the feels. Another thing is this felt book, and you basically have these ocean friends. You've got different scenes and little animals to place on it. I like this one because it's really light. I got this of the Works, I think. Glittery, fidgety notepad, so he does his own Picasso. Another thing I've got in here is like a pouch of stickers, coloring book. It has some funky pens inside. Anybody remembers these ones? Childhood memories. Got some bingo cards. These are actually very simple ones. They only have like 5 of each. The Spinny Man, one of these pads which he can draw on. Also his absolutely favorite thing, it's like a pop and lock pencil case. You're laughing! So again, another thing, you have to watch him with it because it is quite speedy with how fast it opens different departments, but he loves it. He has a little calculator. Anything with buttons, he's obsessed. He calls it his tappy tappy. Some crayons, then there's another compartment and he has some other crayons in here. Another thing is just a pouch of fidget toys, really. You can attach it to a window, it does expand. It's quite fun. Something very similar are these expandable tubes, but you can connect them and like build a big circle. He's got some cars inside, another fidget spinner, some funky man, which again you can just like move and change it. I have something which I got him for Christmas. and he obviously didn't use it at the time. He was only 1 month old. I think it's even 6 in 1. It has 2 theaters here. You can either have it as like a mat for tummy time. It has both sides. It comes with a mirror, and this one's more colorful. This one is more for when they are still quite small. But the really fun thing about it is you have some loops in here and buttons, and what you make it into a tissue box, and it comes with plenty of different pages, colors. There's so many, honestly. So this is really good. You can put it obviously inside the tissue box, and he's obsessed at the minute with taking stuff out. So this is really good. Like I said, it has these clear ones, and it has some with letters, animals. Again, can use this with Koa because we can do some counting, we can do colors, shapes, so it really is great for both of them, no matter the age. I reckon you could hang this in front of them in the car so they can just look at it. That's everything. As you can see, it fits loads, and they are bigger than your regular carry-on cases, so definitely recommend taking one just for the extra space, really. But I think I'm just going to put a few snacks in here just so we have some extras as well. Where we're going, there's going to be plenty of kids entertainment, but I think sometimes when you want to have a bit more of a peaceful dinner, it's just good to have a few bits and bobs. So suitcases arrived just in time. Kaleo fell asleep, so I'm trying to be very quiet and very quick. One more thing I wanted to show you what I'm going to put inside the ride-on case is this like pop-up tent. It literally weighs nothing. It pops into like a triangle tent. But this is brilliant for when you're going away, any beach days, any pool days, and you've got this almost crawling child, but you don't want to put him on a lounger because he's gonna fall. Don't want to put him on the floor, so this is perfect because this is basically like an almost closed up tent. Put the blanket inside or a towel, and they can just play with the toys and not gonna get dirty, nothing dangerous on the floor. They're all nice and safe, so I 100% recommend this. I'll put it inside the ride-on case just at the very bottom so it doesn't pop out when Koa opens it, but I just thought I'll mention it because I had this in my shed for the longest time, and this summer I've actually opened it. I was like, why not make a little cute arrangement in the garden with the pool and a little tent, and kids been obsessed, so recommend. I think I got it off Lidl, and it has a tunnel and a square tent as well. Only taking this one, obviously don't need all of it, but I'm sure you'll be able to find it on Amazon. Very quickly, I have transitioned you into the bedroom. So what we're gonna do is repack my stuff into the smaller suitcases. Basically what happened, I thought I was being very clever, and I have this extra large suitcase because I always thought, you know, better one big suitcase than like a few smaller ones, especially with kids. The problem is this suitcase would fit probably around 40 kilos, but you're not gonna find an airline, I don't think, which would take that amount of luggage in one case. So it makes no sense. Literally like half of this suitcase been packed now, and it is 15 kilos, so if the other half would be filled, it just would be too heavy, and I took the shoes off anyway and anything that would be heavier, so it just makes no sense to bring this massive suitcase which can only be filled up until 23 kilos because we do have a limit. I'll sort of show you the thought process of packing for this trip, because as a mum I'm so not used to getting dressed and putting my makeup on every single day, but the type of a holiday we're going for, you sort of expect to get ready and change for the evening, which I'm really excited about, to be honest, because I feel like I cannot wait to put some effort into myself and just feel a little bit better about what I wear and how I look. So packing was a challenge because I had to pick like the evening outfits and the day outfits, but also as a mum again, I became a bit of a minimalist, and I might still have quite a bit of stuff in my wardrobe, but everything is kind of neutral and you can just mix and match. I just love the convenience of getting up in the morning and everything just goes together. Basically, I might not have as many options for the evenings, but I do mix and match. And what I thought also for this trip, some of the evening outfits, which I'll probably wear for an hour on some nights and put them back into the case. But instead I thought, why not make it into a day outfit, maybe further down the line. So for example, just to show you the thought process, I have this like satin brown dress, which I will wear with like black blazer and little black kitten heels, and that's like a cute little evening outfit. But also, let's say I can wear this as a skirt, so I will put a different top on top of it. I'll put a vest, for example, and just have it as a skirt, and just voila, day outfit ready. I did not do it with all the evening outfits, but I did try to minimize while I changed. So yeah, I did prep, and I'm extremely proud of myself. I did make myself a little outfit of the day picture. What I'm going to do is just put these into outfits and just pack it this way rather than having tops and bottoms separate. And yeah, I need to do my makeup bag, I need to do hair stuff, and we'll move on to the kids' suitcases. Right, the moment of truth. Yeah, well, between 14 and 15, so that's perfect. It is half of the size of my original suitcase, so we saved some serious space. On Alexa? Yeah. Both of my munchkins are awake, which is okay because I only have their suitcases left, and I just thought if I would manage to put almost all of their stuff into one, we could drop one case and we would end up with 4, which would be perfect. I just thought this one is quite small, but it still has some space inside it. If I maybe play around with those two, I'll be able to fit some stuff in here. So we'll give it a go. You wanna play some music, my love?
Yeah.
Yeah, what song do you want?
Papa, what's round and round?
Oh, bus goes round and round.
Yeah.
Wheels on the bus?
Yeah.
Alright then, Alexa.
It's over.
Let's go. I cannot believe I did it. Honestly, we dropped one case, but it's only because we're allowed to bring in nappies and formula in a box. So then we can do dispose of it and we don't have another piece of luggage to come back with. We're done. I am now going to crack on with bedtime for both of the boys and go to bed because tomorrow is a big day and I am so excited. Really tired at this point, but definitely more excited. So yeah, I guess I will see you when we're there. Bye!